Good morning everybody. Today I wanted to make a couple of tags and I want to be using the lovely butterflies from Beebeecraft. They're little organza butterflies. They come in different colours and a couple of different sizes. They have a little metal rhinestone in the centre there, and they're actually double layered. There's 2 layers of them. You can pull them apart and they give a much lighter colour as well. Right, so I have this pretty paper here that I thought would be very nice to use as tags. It already has little butterflies on it. I've just backed it on this, it's almost like a handmade type of paper. Just gives enough sturdiness to it, and you can still write on the back of it, which is always nice to put into journals. I'm just going to round the bottom corners. And I thought I'd like to add a little bit of lace to these as well. So I got a little bag of scrap laces out. These are Crafty Me Shop laces. There's a lovely little bit of corded lace in here, which is ever so pretty. So I thought maybe a little bit of that across the top of it would be nice. We'll just cut it down the middle to start with. Would be easiest, I think. And then we know what we're playing with. I'm just going to pull that like that. Not real keen on that. There we go. Get rid of that. And this, hang on. So what I'm doing is just, I don't think I need that little bit on the end there. I'm just sort of haphazardly laying it across the top there, but I'm kind of leaving a little bit just coming up on there, and the same on this one here, just like that. I can trim that off a little, and those little bits there. And I think actually we might be better with this one over here, just so I can keep that butterfly on that one, and this one, oh, that works well because there's a butterfly there, and I can just keep that butterfly on that one as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this under my sewing machine and run a straight sewing stitch. Is that what I want to do? Actually, no, that's not what I'm going to do, I think, because I'm just going to add a little bit of glue there and a little bit of glue there. Just to hold it in place like that. So one little bit, I'll just put it there too, just so it doesn't move around too much. And do the same on the other. I want to add a little bit of ribbon to it as well. I think instead of doing 2 rows of stitching, which there's nothing wrong with doing that, and I may still do anyway, I just might be easier to catch it all in at the same time. Okay, I'll do that. Oops. Let that dry just a little. Like that. And I have this lovely silk ribbon here. It's a sari silk. See how it's got gold, a little bit of gold touches on it every so often. I thought I might use a little bit of this on here. So about there and there. And I kind of just want to scrunch that up a little bit across the top when I stitch it. So as I put it under the machine, I can go like that and runch it up a little bit, but not tidy. I want it kind of a bit messy looking. Yeah, a little bit messy looking. So I will go ahead and do that, and I'll also do the stitch all the way around it as well, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I had to stop the video. This is the day after, so I'm not quite sure where I got up to. Just been playing around placing butterflies on them. This is how it was when I walked in this morning. But what I thought was, I have some little scraps of embroidery thread over in a little jar, and I thought it might be nice to put, you know, just some little scraggly bits in there as well. It's very similar colour to the actual silk I'm using it. And then I can sew, and it just adds a little bit of texture behind the butterflies. You can use the butterflies either double thickness, like with the, see how that's got two sets of wings, or you can take them apart and it gives a lighter look to the butterfly. So this one, you know, this is a single, whoops, where's it gone? There. This is a single butterfly here. I'm trying to see which is the way. So if I put that on there, see how it's not quite as dark as these ones? You don't have to have them with the sparkle in the centre either. You can take the sparkle off. It depends the kind of look you're going for. You could stitch them on or glue them on. So I'm just playing around with that and trying to decide what I want to do. I think I want to stitch a little bit of this scraggly thread across the top in a couple of places. I think that might be nice. Don't need a lot. Just across like that. I would like one with a slightly darker shade. I don't know if I've got one with a, what's that? I don't think, oh, that is, it's a little bit different. That one, oh, that's a big piece too, actually. I don't know how that one got in there, but it's there. It's just losing everything here now. So let's just get a little bit of that one and see what that one looks like as well. I'll just sort of separate the threads a little bit. These are just bits that have been left over from other projects. So if that one goes like that, and then I can lay that one over the top. And although they look similar, there is just a slight difference in the colour of the thread. So I'm just going to stitch that on. Like that. And now I can add butterflies. Now, do I want them with the sparkles or not with the sparkles? That one there. And that one there like that. Got another one over here. And that one there like that. So that's with sparkles, and that's without sparkles. Trying to think. I might do this without the sparkles, to be honest. I have a brown thread. That one might be a bit better. I just want to put a stitch in them to hold them in place. That's 6 threads there. And I'm not worried about little antennas or anything like that, to be honest. I just want the butterflies there. And I'm not worried about threads being seen from the other side either. It doesn't worry me. Okay, if I can get it in. I mean, it might not look any good. We'll see. It's just to hold it like that. I think that's fine. Just, you can see it, but it's not too bad. The back, I probably can just tie that or glue that. I'll just tie it, I think, and get rid of that first knot. There, and just leave a little notch, little tails on it. That just adds to it a little bit, like that. I'll go and do that to these tags, and then I'll be back. Okay, so they're done. I think they're quite pretty. They'll just, you know, because when the pages squash them, because they're organza, they'll pop back up again, which is really nice. I also made another one, and that's, I left the sparkles on that one, as you can see, and I've just tied a little bit of this other fabric in there, just to give it a different look. And I also put a single layer butterfly. See how there's a picture of a purple butterfly? I just put a butterfly over the top of that, and I glittered the center so that it appears the same as those ones. So I've made that one as well. And I also made a little writing board, you know, a resting plate. So when you're making a journal, which I am at the moment, and it's a floral journal, it's still in the process. This is what's happening so far. But let's just say you needed to write on a page. You could just pop that in, write on it, and take it out. If you wanted to write on the opposite side, you could. You just write on it and take it out. But it gives a lovely little decorative edge to your journal as well, without it being bulky. You just have that right on the edge, so you don't write on it. It's as easy as that. Very, very simple to make. I just have 2 index cards glued together, and then decorate a paper over that. And then I've used the beautiful butterflies and some threads, a little bit of organza scarf there, and it looks ever so pretty, doesn't it? So that's what I've made using the butterflies, the beautiful butterflies from Beebeecraft. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you, if you want to play with butterflies, give this a go. Ever so pretty, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in my journal. So take care, everybody, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.